for us, and obviously an improvement.
Yeah. Where did you see the improvement?
Well, we didn't give up 5 goals for one.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me, was it an improvement or?
Yeah, I think really to get into the weeds, I need to review it and see the game again. But just like we keep doing with every game, the guys pick themselves up and they're ready to fight the next game. And it was no different today. I thought today. We changed a couple of things, brought some freshness into the team, changed our structure a little bit, and we're ready to go. You know, we were talking, we had a mindset of just one goal at a time. And then after 90 seconds, it's another tough goal. I don't think we can hide from that. And I thought the character of the group showed was incredible. And they trusted in the process, our work, not only over the past couple of days, but over the last month. And we continued to play, and we didn't let the goal bother us. I thought it was always going to be difficult to create real good looks against Atlas's defense. I think that's their strength, and just missed a little bit of quality, a little bit of patience in the final third. But overall, I think the performance was solid. I think the boys can be proud of themselves. But again, I don't think you can hide from it's another defeat.
James Grassi, TorontoFC.ca. Terry, what did you see on that first score? How much did that sort of change things for you guys in terms of allowing Atlas to slow the game down and take control in that way?
I think James, it's a little bit difficult without a preseason to get across some of our ideas for sure. And there has been a change of philosophy since I've come in. But one thing that we need to continue to work on, and we spoke about this at halftime, is finding the right balance of playing direct versus building out of the back and being businesslike. And I think that's something that Atlas does very well. So I think once the pressure started to come, we needed to skip a line, especially in the first couple of minutes. It's a tough giveaway. The passing angle was probably there if we're able to get across a little bit more. And then unfortunately, we weren't able to put the fire out. Maybe a tactical foul could have been committed. Good finish as well. So that's my feel without reviewing.
Hey Terry, Josh Clifford with the Canadian Press. Just Federico, was that a coaching decision? Did you pick up an injury in warm up?
Who's this? Sorry,
With Perder?
Yeah. So there we go. So Fede, just before the NYCFC game, said to our medical staff 5 minutes before kickoff, I'm just feeling my hamstring a little bit. Watching him in the first half in New York, he didn't look himself. And then speaking with our sports science team post game, his numbers compared to his normal numbers in a half were at 70%. He wasn't able to train on Friday, so match day -2, and he did 75% of the session yesterday. So we felt that the best decision for him, with just feeling his hamstring a little bit and 3 weeks off, was, unless we really needed him today, for Fede to start on the bench.
Terry, you've had 6 games here, and it hasn't gone the way that you wanted or the club want. We don't know what the next 3 weeks are going to bring, but what has this opportunity meant to you?
Yeah, I was just saying to my technical staff, it's been an incredible ride and such a privilege to help lead Toronto FC, and unfortunately the results and goals for maybe haven't represented the work that's gone into it at times. we'll continue to keep pushing and finding a way to help give a result to an incredible fan base. Man, almost 30,000 people there pushing the guys on. Again, it was another special night. Maybe a couple times I've been able to just live in the moment and take it in, looking across at that big stand.
Did you have any moments of reflection today in particular?
No, I think I actually took the morning off. My mom was visiting from Calgary, so it was a nice change of tempo, and we went for a walk around Rosedale with my son and wife, and yeah, and then just put the final touches on our match presentation that we gave to the players. And yeah, it was believe, here's the strategy, and if we were going to pull it off, we needed nines out of 10, and I don't think we quite have that in each moment.
Terry, what do the next 3 weeks look like? Are the guys gonna have some time off? Is it, what's the schedule, generally speaking?
Yeah, good question, John. We've started to put some work into contingency plan if we didn't progress, and we're going to find the right balance of continuing to build on some of our work tactically and technically for sure, but finding the right levels of almost a mini preseason to make sure we're ready for. There's still a lot of football to be played, so that our fitness levels continue to grow. And I think in the second half today, we were full of running, and I think probably this is the first time we finished the game strong. So that's probably a shout out to the work our S&C team are doing. And it's a bit tricky too. I think there's quite a variance of fitness levels amongst the squad too, with new players coming in and guys coming back from injury as well.
Have you talked to Bill and Jason? Have they said anything about your future? Like, will you is the plan for you to be in charge until the end of the season? Is there any kind of timeline given? What can you say?
I think that's a question for Bill and Jason.
You can't say, Terry.
No. Nice try though.
Terry, Andrew Hawkins, Wake in the Red. Andrew Hawkins, Wake in the Red. You started both Stefanovic and Tees tonight after being called up from TFC2 earlier today. How do you think they played overall tonight, and how do you think their progression is towards playing in with the senior team?
Yeah, I think thanks, Andrew. I thought Jesus has been very impactful each time he's played. And with roster regulations, we were able to call him up for tonight's game. And I think part of our game model or philosophy, especially at home, is it to be entertaining. And I think Jesus is a player, if the moment presents itself, that he's dynamic, he's direct. And I thought if we were able to create the right situation for him, he could cause some problems. Thought he reacted well after a tough first pass. And for Lazar Stefanovic, I don't think it's fair to I think he deserves his own question. We gave Lazar a shout out in the changing room after. I thought it was a fantastic performance. He was comfortable on the ball. He was immense in defensive transition, defending numbers down. Casado's he's a handful up top, and I thought he managed it well. I thought Sigurd did a good job showing some experience and helping him through it, but Laz is a player, and yeah, I'm excited to continue working with him.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time.